Are you tired of the financial roller coaster? Have you ever wondered why it's so tough to stick to a budget or save consistently? Join me today as we dive deep into the fascinating world of training your brain for better financial habits. We'll unlock the secrets behind the psychology of saving money, revealing how your mind holds the key to mastering your wealth. Whether you're a seasoned saver or looking to revamp your financial game, this video is your gateway to understanding how your brain influences your saving habits. Let's explore the powerful techniques to rewire your thinking and pave the way for a more prosperous future. So, get ready to take control of your financial destiny. The behavioral science behind saving. Your actions around saving and spending money are influenced by certain automatic behaviors you might not even realize you have. These behaviors are similar to biases, which are essentially unconscious beliefs that affect the way you behave without you even noticing. Here are a few examples of what scientific research reveals about how these unconscious behaviors impact your financial decisions. Mental accounting. Mental accounting is a concept that explains how we mentally group and manage our money based on personal perspectives and priorities. For instance, you might designate a specific amount for a future expense, like saving for a new car. This seems like a wise decision at first glance. However, if at the same time you have a considerable amount of debt from credit cards and you're barely managing to pay off the minimum balance every month, it becomes a bit more complex. In terms of understanding the psychology behind saving money, this scenario may not be the most efficient way to handle your finances. Your brain might tell you that saving for the car is important, but if you redirect the funds you're allocating for the car and focus on reducing the debt on your high-interest credit cards, it could be more beneficial. Essentially, it's about reassessing how you distribute your money to achieve better financial outcomes. Instead of just saving for the car while dealing with high-interest debt, adjusting your strategy by paying off the debt first may ultimately improve your overall financial health and savings potential. Loss aversion. Fear, especially the fear of losing money, significantly influences our decisions and behaviors when it comes to managing our finances. Loss aversion is a psychological concept that explains how people avoid making choices that might result in financial losses. In the context of saving money, this tendency is quite straightforward. The more money you set aside in your savings account, the less you'll have available to spend each month. This concept of loss aversion influences your thinking by making you hesitant about putting money into savings. It's like an internal warning bell that signals you to avoid saving because it means less money to use or spend. In essence, loss aversion is akin to the fear of missing out in the financial realm. Your subconscious concern about missing out on spending opportunities might be causing a disruption in your saving strategy. The fear of losing the chance to spend money can hinder your ability to make the best choices for saving and securing your financial future. Understanding your money mindset. Teaching your brain to save money involves taking a good look at your own thoughts and habits related to money. To start, it's important to understand your personal approach to money matters. This means reflecting on your thoughts and feelings about money to define what you want to achieve financially. Once you've set clear goals, you then need to pinpoint any behaviors or attitudes that might stand in the way of reaching those goals. This process begins with self-examination, where you think about how you view money and your personal financial aspirations. By clearly identifying your financial targets, you'll have a better understanding of what you're aiming for. Subsequently, by recognizing any behaviors or attitudes that conflict with these goals, you'll be able to work on overcoming those barriers and better align your actions with your financial objectives. Identify your financial goals and values. Saving money becomes easier when you have clear financial goals that keep you motivated. By recognizing and defining what's truly important to you in terms of money, it helps maintain your commitment to your saving strategy. This process begins with understanding what you value in relation to your finances. You might prioritize things like having financial independence, ensuring long-term financial security, or building wealth for your future. These personal values translate into specific financial objectives such as clearing your debts, establishing an emergency fund, saving for retirement, or making significant purchases like a house or a car. By linking your spending patterns with these personal values, it's about being mindful of your choices. This means saying no to expenses that don't align with your financial goals. For example, if frequent spending on takeout meals hinders your progress in paying off debt, it's essential to make changes like cutting back on such expenses to stay on track with your financial objectives. Examine your money beliefs and attitudes. The way you think about money can significantly influence your spending habits. Some people consider money as a symbol of their status or worth. This belief might make them inclined to spend more on flashy designer brands or luxury items to reflect their personal image. On the flip side, there are those who view money as a reward. After paying off their significant bills, they might feel they've earned a treat, leading them to splurge on online shopping or a lavish meal, rewiring your brain for saving. The good news is that healthy habits can actually change your brain. This happens because of something called neuroplasticity. When you start new habits, your brain forms new connections and pathways, effectively creating these habits as a part of who you are. You can change how your brain is wired in 2 key ways. Number 1, automate your savings. One way to make saving money easier is to automate it. Many mobile banking apps have a handy feature that lets you set up automatic transfers from your checking account to your savings account. This means that, at regular intervals, like every month, a specific amount of money is moved from your checking to your savings without you needing to do it manually. This automation helps you save without actively thinking about it or making the transfer yourself. Alternatively, there are third-party financial management apps available that can also assist you in tracking your savings and spending habits. These apps provide tools to monitor your money and offer suggestions on how to save more effectively. Number 2, create a visual representation of your goals. A visual reminder can be a great way to keep your financial goals in focus. Ever heard the saying, out of sight, out of mind? It works in reverse, too. Having a visual representation of your savings goals can keep you on track and stop you from slipping back into old spending habits. Some banking or financial apps offer tools like graphs or timelines to show your progress, but you can get creative with this too. Let's say you're saving for a house. You might stick a photo of your dream home on the fridge or use it as your phone's wallpaper. Interestingly, thinking about your future and visualizing your goals can actually boost your mental health. The anticipation and excitement about reaching your goals can make you feel good and motivated, overcoming psychological barriers. Even when you have good plans in mind, sometimes you might unintentionally act in ways that hurt your goals. For instance, you might spend money on things that aren't important to your financial goals, or make it harder for you to save the way you intended. This behavior can sometimes work against what you want to achieve financially. Here's how to overcome psychological resistance, so you can stay focused on your goals. Tackle impulse spending. Impulse buying is when you pick up items spontaneously, not in your planned list. These purchases are often driven by feelings of anxiety or the need to fulfill something within yourself. What's fascinating is that when you use a credit card while shopping, your brain's pleasure center reacts more intensely compared to using cash. This heightened reaction tends to make you crave more purchases in the future. To tackle this tendency, take control of your shopping behaviors. Firstly, plan your spending by setting a clear budget before you shop to avoid buying items you didn't plan for. Additionally, avoid shopping when you're hungry to prevent impulsive food purchases. Delete saved credit card details from online shopping sites to reduce impulsive buying. Seeking the advice of your family or a trusted person for significant purchases can help maintain sensible decision-making. Remember, marketing strategies often create a sense of lacking. Staying focused on saving rather than getting swayed by the idea that you need something will be more beneficial in the long run. Harness the power of delayed gratification. Impulse shopping is when you give in to the urge to buy something immediately, satisfying that craving for a new item. On the other hand, delayed gratification is about resisting this urge, either by waiting to buy something later or rethinking whether you really need it. Psychologists say that delayed gratification is a quality common among highly successful people. When you wait before making a purchase, you're stopping yourself from spending money that could otherwise be saved. To practice delayed gratification, Challenge yourself to resist the temptation to buy something for as long as possible. Avoid websites or shops that might tempt you to shop impulsively. Talk to family and friends about significant purchases before making them. Create a list of things you want and buy them only when you've saved enough money. Let's say you want to upgrade your phone, but you're not sure if it's the right time. You can make this a goal and wait until you get your tax refund to buy it. This way, you're addressing your goal, but delaying the purchase until you're financially ready. Surrounding yourself with positive influences. The environment around you is like the soil for your habits to grow. The quality of your habits is greatly influenced by the environment you're in. To develop better habits, it's important to create a positive environment that encourages positive influences. Here's how to cultivate better habits with positive influences. Seek support from like-minded individuals. To maintain a good approach to saving money, having a supportive social circle is crucial. This circle will encourage your efforts to improve your financial health. A strong social group will also avoid pushing you back into old habits like impulse buying or eating out excessively. Your family and friends can be an excellent support network. But if that's not an option, you can seek help from an online community or find an accountability partner through financial or professional websites. For example, platforms like Reddit have sections dedicated to personal finance discussions, and NPR has a Facebook support group named Your Money and Your Life. These platforms offer a space for discussions and shared experiences that can motivate and guide you in your journey to better financial habits. Limit exposure to materialistic influences. The if-only spell is a marketing trick used to make you believe that buying something new will make your life better or more complete. It might suggest that having the latest gadget will bring happiness, or owning expensive brands will make you more stylish and respected. To prevent falling under this spell, you can avoid magazines or blogs that push luxury or trendy items. Reduce your time on social media, where ads for products are abundant. Pay less attention to TV commercials promoting products. Find satisfaction in activities that make you genuinely happy. While this marketing spell can affect anyone, being cautious about these influences can shield you from feeling inadequate or believing that buying things is the only way to feel complete or happy. The role of rewards and celebrations. To understand the psychology of saving money, it's important to take a pause and appreciate your achievements. Acknowledging your progress not only keeps your goals in focus, but can also offer a break from the patience needed to practice delayed gratification. Incorporate small rewards for saving milestones. Rewarding yourself for sticking to a new habit creates a positive association in your brain with that habit. So, when you reach a savings goal, giving yourself a little reward can help your brain embrace this new way of handling money. What kind of rewards can you give yourself? Here are a few ideas. Having a nice dinner at your favorite restaurant, enjoying a cozy movie night at home, treating yourself to your favorite dessert, making a small purchase you've been delaying. Also, involving your friends and family can make the celebration even more special. Celebrating with others can make the reward feel even better, releasing extra feel-good chemicals called endorphins in your brain. Celebrate progress and financial victories. Celebrating financial achievements is a great way to keep yourself motivated on your journey to better money management. There are several significant milestones that are definitely worth recognizing and celebrating. For instance, hitting your first $10,000 in savings is a big win. Also, paying off a credit card balance or significantly reducing your student loans, even if it's just by half, are remarkable achievements that deserve acknowledgement. The key isn't to go overboard with the rewards, but to appreciate the progress you've made. Every victory, whether big or small, is worth celebrating. It's a great way to stay motivated and continue moving forward with your financial goals. Stay the course. Saving money is often difficult, but by controlling how much you spend and putting more aside, you can form habits that will benefit you in the long run. If you follow the tips provided earlier, you might find it surprisingly easy to achieve your financial objectives. It's crucial to consider your retirement, regardless of whether you're just starting your career or are further along. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you don't miss an upload and you can enjoy the excellent content I send your way.